Hi, and welcome back to Danielle's product reviews and unboxing site. Today I'm recommending a magazine called Witchcraft and Wicca, which is produced in conjunction with the Children of Athens. It's a twice yearly magazine, which I think is a shame. It's because it's got so much relevant material, especially to a beginner like me. I've learnt so much from it. And it's £3.50 an issue if you can find it in a local shop, which I couldn't, so I subscribed to it for 2 issues. The 2 issues for the year for £10, including delivery. I'm just going to show you a couple of my favourite articles so you can get an idea of what's in it. It advertises a lot of Witch Fest events, which I'll be attending. I'll be filming these as well as specials, so you get an idea of what to expect at one of the Witch Fest events. Like I said, it's run in conjunction with the Children of Athens. I'm signing up for this gold membership. When you get buy tickets for the price of one for any Children of Athens or Witch Fest event. And if they don't have the buy one get one free option, you will get your tickets at a member's price. You get express entry to Witch Fest International for gold card holders, so you don't have to queue up. And you get early entry 1 hour to camping area at the Amethyst Gathering, so you can pick prime spot for your tent. You receive two issue copies of this magazine a year, and an exclusive gold membership card, which gives you £20 discount on all purchases above £10 on any Children of Athens stall at the events. You also get a free black wrist vest silicone wristband. It's only it's £49 a year, which is quite expensive, but if you're thinking of attending the camping for a 3-day event, it's £60 a ticket, and if there's 2 of you, that'd be £120, but because you're a member of the Children of Athens, you'll only have to pay £60 for 2 tickets. This article on fire magic I found to be very interesting. It talks about fire magic in general, that it's the fire is the direction of the south, and its magical time is noon, and it's the season of summer, and that passion of fire brings about lust, passion, attraction, illumination, love, sex, sun, warmth, energy, and inner power. Fire is a protective energy, and so pushes one to move forward, as well as protecting and then transformative. Salamanders exist in the etheric world until they are summoned to this earthly existence in the form of a magic stick or a lighter. And they are beings that decide if a volcano sleeps or erupts, and can also strike at any time in the form of lightning. Salamanders are lizard-like in appearance, and they exist in the candle of your flame. The first spell I ever did, because obviously I'm a beginner and I'm sticking to very easy spells and trying not to go above my level of learning, but the first spell I ever did is this one here. It's a very short spell, which just involves a red candle, and for you to say some words on some paper. Say some words, and then burn pieces of paper with things that you would like removed from your life and help with, and then you just blow out the candle and ask for the protection of the salamander fire, and say that you'll accept new courage, strength and desire. This was the first spell I ever did, and like I said, I got very positive results from this. You also find these adverts for exhibitions and things that people in the Wiccan world might be interested in. There was an article on Egyptian magic, temple, professional and private practice, which I found very interesting, which was in the myth and legends section. And this, the ancient art of spellcraft, I found invaluable. I've come back to it many times. It explains the history of magic and spells, what a spell is, how to use the right tools. It's got tips on do's and don'ts of spell work, as well as telling you which type of moon is best for what type of magic. And then it explains which monthly full moons mean what, and also what days of the week are best to do certain types of magic. And then it teaches you about magical directions and the elements, preparing your spell, creating a sacred space, determining the boundaries of your magic circle, centering, grounding and protecting and sealing the spell. And I said this, for a beginner in magic, was invaluable to me, and I will keep it and keep going back to it for, I think, a long time to come. This was an article on practical magic it's for Independent Witchcraft, which is very relevant to me as a solitary witch. It explains about the history of solitary witchcraft and how you might find life as a solitary witch. Another article for the Children of Athens, the largest witchcraft and Wiccan organisation in Europe, with advertising the magazine and some of its events. And then an article explaining about the Lucifer.co.uk, which is a shop related to the Children of Athens, where you can buy handmade items. It's definitely worth looking at and looking into. There's a lot of adverts. Phrase Cauldron, which you'll see in one of my videos. I've already reviewed one of her boxes. It shows about a store and gives you a £10 discount code on her items, which I find very useful because I'll be buying her subscription box very soon. And then there's gatherings and news. Sadly, there's no Children of Athens gatherings in my area. The nearest one is in Stoke. But then it talks about the major events. I'll be attending all of these. There's one on the 3rd of November, which is a Witchfest market and ball. There's one on the 25th of May, which is Witchfest Midlands. The 23rd to the 26th of August is a camping festival, the Athens Gathering. And on the 9th of November, Witchfest International, which is the largest witch event in the world, and it's held in London up until 2 p.m. And I've heard that there'll be 6 speakers and workshops every hour from 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. And it gives you the opportunity to buy some back issues, which I'm interested in doing. And so as I found this magazine so valuable. And it ends with just an advert for the Witchfest market and Halloween ball. I'd definitely subscribe to this if you're whether you're a beginner, a solitary, in a coven, or an expert. It's just an invaluable resource in your Wiccan collection. Thank you for joining me, and joining in soon for unboxings and product reviews by Danielle. Goodbye.